Right, I think this looks like a later engine. Originally, these were fitted with a unique set of 995cc A-series engines.
Fuzz is checking exactly what engine the Sprite currently has.
Wow, that's beautiful.
This, I would hazard a guess, is the 1071cc engine that was used in the 1963 season.
It's got an XPS engine number, so it's certainly a special engine.
But what would be great would be if we could get an original 995cc engine back into this car.
It would be like putting the soul and the heart back together.
Yes.
It's a little bit of a shame that we couldn't get that original 995 engine, but you know what? This is a proper race-tuned engine. It's a short throw crank with big pistons, lots of revvy power there. The pistons are in pretty good shape, but that gap there should not be there at all. If you look at the other caps, there's no gap. One of these pins has come undone, and this has been allowed to open up. This flapping about in there has broken off the bottom of the casting, far enough down for it not to affect the running of this engine. High performance engine, short life. It's just about on the edge of being serviceable. I think it'd be foolish to chuck it away. We'll use it again.
At the workshop, Fuzz's curiosity has now got him taking the lid off the gearbox.
Now, I'm just hoping that this has got what's known as a straight cut gearbox on this. Most car gearboxes will have helical gears, and they tend to push each other apart, and they're really quite silent in their operation. Aha! Straight cut gears. You see how the teeth are all in a line? That means that this gearbox is going to transmit all of that precious power from the engine through to the rear axle, but also it's going to howl like nothing else on earth. Oh!
Tim's hot-footed it to a metalworks in Staffordshire to get a small but important job done that will add some dash to the Sprite's image. The Sebring Sprite was built for racing, so every luxury was sacrificed in the name of keeping weight down and speed up. But the car's dash did have a pre-cut plate, making it easy to add a radio, which a previous owner clearly did, leaving a great gaping hole that certainly wasn't there in '62.
See Nick anywhere?
Tim's old pal Nick has the specialist skills needed to repair the Sprite's dash.
Aluminium Nick!
How you doing, Roy?
The world's best aluminium welder, how you doing?
About that.
I've got something to show you here.
Yeah.
That. Here's the problem. What happened with this dashboard was they cut out this section here. So we've carefully made a little plate in there, and we want to get it back to as it was.
Back in.
Yeah.
Okay. What you've got to do, you've got to get the heat into the aluminium first, and then start welding. So you're going to have a go, yeah?
We're going in.
Put a bit more heat in the bottom. That's it.
So it's like a balancing act. What you've got to do is use a bit of this aluminium here, melt that one a bit more than these two.
When you strike up, warm the material first.
A little more.
Yeah, a little more, yeah. Now you're touching, yeah. Look, terrible that is.
Terry Bell, who's that?
Very well.
Nice job.
See, once the heat's in it, I have to turn my power down, obviously.
Otherwise you'll melt it.
Yeah, just keep melting.
360 degrees right round the little racetrack there. Even the corners, you've taken them perfectly. Right, if ever you wanted to see some good craftsmanship, look at this. That is the panel we actually aluminium welded in. You can kind of see it from the back here, where it's been linished, but look at that from the front. It's absolutely stunning. Who would have ever known there was a gaping hole there? I'll tell you what it is time to do now. It's actually time to, should we chuck the fuel gauge in, yeah? I love it how all these things are just done up by hand. You could take that gauge out without even a pair of pliers. But for the first time in a matter of hours, in 4.5 decades, that will be reading fuel. How cool is that?